Alrighty, can you see me? Continuing with the 16th note triplets or sextuplets lesson. People call them either one. On your practice sheet we've got here number 7 of the fills around the drum set in 4/4. If you look at that, basically what you're seeing is right. So 6 notes per beat. So for every beat of 1, 2, 3, 4, you're going to play 6 notes in that space in that amount of time. So I sometimes find that it helps to be able to visualize that. So if you're looking at your paper on exercise number 7, you can see it. Now it's written out that way where it's 6 notes, 6 on the snare, 6 on the tom, 6 on the tom, 6 on the tom, right? We've talked about this, of course, breaking it up between your hands and the feet. Right? So you've got that one. We've talked about that. I want to talk a little bit about being creative within the confines of a certain element, right? So the confines are we're going to play 6 notes per beat, right? So we're going to play this 6-note grouping. The creativity part is up to you to work out how are you going to do that. Are you going to go okay? Are you going to go right? Very cool. They're all good. You can't really go wrong. But there's a lot of value in taking a certain idea and just expanding it to the greatest context that you can expand it to. Okay, so lots of things you can do with that. I'm going to show you some examples, and then I want you to, on your own at home, come up with even more variations of that. Now, how you would practice that, practice with a drum beat. Right, and then come in with the back to the drum beat. And as many times as long as you want to do it. But just keep in mind when you go 3 measures of drums, of the drum beat, and 1 measure of a fill, every time you get to that measure of the fill, it's going to be a 6-note grouping for each beat. Okay. So anyways, also very important, metronome it. Get your metronome out. Like I'm not doing it, you know, for the sake of the video and time and everything, I'm not doing it right now. But when you're working on these individual patterns, do it with the metronome. That's the only way for it to be super duper clean. So anyway, back to the variations. Another variation that I kind of like a lot is 6 notes, right? But we're going to do it across 3 drums at least. Very cool. If you have 4 tom-toms, that works out great. If you don't have 4 toms, you can do it on 3. You just have to finish that last grouping on the last tom. Here, for example. Well, you have to come back to the snare drum. So yeah, I left that off the other one. I'm sorry about that. So the full grouping, if you have 4 toms, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? However you want to do it. Okay? So that's a cool one. Another great way to group that grouping of 6. And I missed the symbol. How's that? Okay. Okay, you can do it this way. Lots of different ways you can do that. A really cool one. I'm going to turn off the snare for this. Still thinking in groups of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? We've done the hands and feet where we go. Right? This is another one that you definitely have to metronome, okay? To get it smooth. It's a little bit more difficult, I think, to get this smooth than this one. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, left, kick, right, left, kick. So snare, snare, kick, snare, snare, kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Okay, I'm not going to play that one fast. I'm still working on that one myself, getting it clean. Right, so the metronome. You want to make sure on these with the snare, hands in the kick, you want to get a good tone out of the drums. Like, don't play too lightly on the toms because the kick is really coming out. So you really want to get some volume out of your toms as well. So there's that. So the homework is take this grouping of 6 and figure out interesting ways to play it. Practice it. Pick a drum beat. Now you're going to have to pick it at a decent tempo, right? Because you want to play this cleanly. So your drum beat might be. Right? You get it. So, give that a shot. Nice and slow and easy with the metronome. Slowly crank it up from there. All right, man. Peace. You get it. So, give that a shot. Nice and slow and easy with the metronome. Slowly crank it up from there. All right, man. Peace.